Jennel and welcome back to my channel. So as you can see in the caption below, today I will be making a video of our current situation here in Italy after being locked down and after the total closure of the entire Italy. But first of all, let me thank all the people who have sent me messages, who keeps worrying for us. To my family, to my friends, each and every one of you is much appreciated. You are a very big part of the reason why I decided to make this video. So here in Italy, we are already the second most affected country next to China because of this coronavirus. So today is March 16 and we already have more than 25,000 cases, infected people because of this virus, and unfortunately more than 1,800 people already died. And when you are in this kind of situation, you know what, it's not easy at all, especially when you are living in a country where there are thousands of people infected. I'm becoming paranoid, very anxious, and very afraid, not just for me, but for the safety of my loved ones here. My daughter and my husband, especially my mother-in-law. Because as we all know, majority of the people who died because of this virus, those that are old, mas mahina kasi yung resistensya nila eh. From the time the School of Sophia decided to close the school, we decided to stay inside the house, literally just inside the house. We don't even go out in the balcony. You know, we are here inside the house for how many weeks already? I'm becoming really paranoid because it's not easy to stay inside the house 24/7. Especially I have a daughter. It's not easy because sometimes she would say, "Mama, why can't we go out? Why do we keep on staying inside the house?" Because she is used to going out in our garden or just there downstairs playing. I can't even explain to her. And still, we don't know until when we are gonna be staying here inside the house. It's not easy. It's not really easy. The situation here is not normal at all. Everything has changed. Everything is closed. All the establishments are closed. Restaurants, churches. We don't celebrate Mass every Sunday or Saturday or every day. There's no Mass. The schools, universities, all the establishments are closed except the pharmacies, the hospitals, and the supermarkets. We can't go out the house if not really necessary. We can't go out if we have to go to buy medicines for emergency reasons, like if you are going to the hospital or if you are to do the grocery shopping. Or if still working, if there are still people working, that is also one of the valid reasons to go out from the house. And we have this paper, we have this document right here. You have to put your whereabouts, you have to put your name, your address, your number, etc. And then down here, you have to put the reason why you are out the house. Because there are a lot of police controls everywhere, and if they caught you roaming around that you are out the house without this paper, there will be a penalty. Mumultahan ka ng 206 euros, which is approximately more than 10,200 pesos in the Philippines, and that's a lot just because you doesn't have this paper. So what we did from the beginning pa lang, nang nagsisimula pa lang dumami yung mga infected na mga tao dito, we immediately decided to buy foods, everything that we thought that we are going to be needing in this kind of situation. You know what, oftentimes, I won't even notice that I'm already crying because it's really overwhelming. This situation is very overwhelming. It's not normal. And you know what? We are living near the road. Our house is just near the road, so I am used to the noise of the vehicles passing every second, you know. And now it's like we are living in a ghost city. Nakakapanindig balahibo. Yung silence. Minsan ka na lang makakarinig ng dumadaan na sasakyan, which I'm not really used to. But if this is the only way that we can be safe, then that would be fine. That is fine. I can stay here even for months inside the house, as long as I know that we are all safe. So what we did, we bought a lot of foods: meat, fish, pasta, rice, flour, milk, especially for Sophia, for us, coffee, oil, water, everything. Sugar, salt, everything that we know that is very important in our everyday lives. Good thing we have a big freezer downstairs in the canteen. We were able to store a lot of food so that whatever happens, we know that we are secured regarding the food supply.
This one right here is our canteen where we store our foods. And right here we have a lot of water. Also there's a lot of water. And here we have milks. We have some table napkins. Yes, these are actually table napkins. We don't really store a lot of toilet paper, because it's not that we don't need that, but when we are actually washing ourselves, we have bidet. Later I'm gonna show you what is that. And here we have a lot of tomato sauce, tuna flakes. And then this one right here is the freezer that I was talking earlier. This is such a big freezer where we can store a lot of foods. Here we have some meatballs. These are the breads that I freshly made just yesterday. We have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I guess 6. And then we have a lot of fish. These are fish fillets. These are all fish. And then here we have the meat. This is turkey meat. This is chicken. More chicken. We also have here some ready to eat sauce. For example, we are in a hurry, we don't have time to cook. Oh, and we have here some shrimp, some prawns, more prawns, and a lot more stuff down there. We have some more cordon bleu here. What is this? More cordon bleu. These are all ready to eat. We actually buy this for emergency reasons. If in case Sophia doesn't like the food that I cook in that moment, at least we have something here that I am sure that she likes to eat. These are more meat. A lot of ready-to-eat pizza. These are all for Sophia also. Pag nag-iinarte siyang kumain, at least marami ng ready-to-eat in there. We also have these Swiss pork ribs. This is a lot of Swiss pork ribs. We're really lucky to have this big freezer where we can store a lot of stuff right here, because our freezer upstairs is not that really big. We can store foods there just like for a week. Here we have a lot of pasta with different shapes. We have here penne pasta, spaghetti, some rice for risotto, and some more pasta in there. And some croissant, biscuits, more riso for risotto, some coffee, tea and stuff, more tea, coffee, jam, whatever, stuff for Sophia, and for my baking ingredients, and a lot of flour so that I can make breads or pizza or whatever. More pasta, salt, rice, my pancit. This is my Asian side right here. And more pasta, more tomato sauce, and a lot more. We can't forget the rice. We have here more than 10 kilograms of rice. Each of this stock is 5 kilograms, and then we still have here half. And of course, we can't forget that. So this is our freezer here upstairs. It's not that really big, but still we were able to put something, some meat. I have here some lumpia wrapper stuff right there. More meats. and usually a lot of this stuff right here are ready to eat foods. For example, I would cook adobo, I would cook a lot, and then the leftovers I would store them here in the inside the freezer, so that if we are hungry and then we haven't something to eat, at least we already have ready to eat foods right here. We just have to heat them inside the microwave. And then some more meat and stuff right here. And this is our freezer, which is not that really organized, but anyway. The fruits, the fresh ones, we don't really buy a lot because as we all know, they are fresh. Fruits, vegetables, eggs, lemon, something like that. So what we do, we buy them weekly. So Alex just arrived from the supermarket. Ciao! So he got some groceries. So usually he will go out just to buy those fresh ones like vegetables, fruits, eggs, something like that. And he also continues to buy water. So yeah. Ciao, papi! And this is our bathroom upstairs. So that is the toilet bowl and this is the bidet where you wash yourself. So yeah, we don't really store a lot of toilet paper because we have this.
And you know what, just 1 week before, I was so worried. Not just for me, not just for my Sophia, not just for my mother-in-law, but especially for my husband. Because 1 week ago, he was still working. He is working in Switzerland, though we are living in Italy. They already have cases in there also. I was so worried for his safety. You know what, there was a lot of things coming to my mind, negative things, and I was being paranoid. You know, I can't help it. I really can't help it. Because in this kind of situation we're facing right now, everything is possible. One time, my brother-in-law called me saying that he wasn't able to contact my husband from work because he wanted to communicate to him that all the customs near our places are already closed. Because we are living already in the boundary of Switzerland and Italy. Our house to the boundary is only 2 minutes. The custom near us is already closed, except for the bigger custom just 5 minutes away from our home. So still he can enter Switzerland. And then just that night before, he was telling me that his principal at work told them that if in case all the customs will close, the company is willing to pay for their hotel accommodation so that the work will still continue. Just right after me and my brother-in-law finished talking, I burst into tears. I was crying so hard in front of my daughter. Because I thought, I can't make this alone. If that happens, that he will stay there, that I don't know until when, how can I do this alone? He will stay there so that he can continue working, and then we are here alone at home. That will make me crazy. I will keep worrying for him. I was hoping, I was praying that the company owner where he is working will change his mind to send his staff to their houses, to their families. And then thank God he answered my prayers. And after 2 days, he was home. He is already home with us now until next week. And we will still see what's gonna happen in the next coming weeks. So our situation here is not easy. It's not normal at all, but we are fighting. We are staying positive, especially now. that my husband is already home. I am more at ease, I am more comfortable and less worried already. And all I pray is for this coronavirus to disappear. To all of you guys, I just want to let you know that we are all doing good here. By far, we are all doing good. Yes, it's annoying, it's boring, it's really difficult to be staying in the house 24/7. But if this is for our own safety, that's fine. We are all doing good, we are fine, but we are everyday living in fear, but that is fine. And thank you so much for all your messages. Thank you so much for praying for us. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And wherever you are right now, I am sincerely hoping and praying that you too are doing good, that you are safe, and most especially that you are healthy. I know sooner or later, in God's perfect time, we can get through all this. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope that in my next video, it's already a positive one. Thank you, and God bless. Bye!